This is a work called Spoiler. It makes reference to a couple of different things here. One, I'm always looking at historic costuming, so I was thinking about panniers and corsets too, and how they're designed to amplify one's femininity. But when I put these kind of hip-like forms on it, I started thinking about cars, and a spoiler for cars is designed to encourage the aerodynamic qualities, but also it has a little aesthetic flair. And so that's what I saw in this work, so I called it Spoiler. But spoiler also has a few different meanings in my mind as well. Here in this case, the spoiler might make reference to those errant hairs which might otherwise interrupt a tidy and feminine physical form. So spoiler can mean many things for me. And in this piece, what I did was I cast a mannequin form, which was a little more rounded or voluptuous than my own shape, and I adorned it with these antique shell and some plastic buttons as well. I was thinking about buttoning oneself up and trying to look tidy and proper and so forth, but sometimes there's a little something that interferes with one's presentation plan. And then I trimmed it with human hair, which I purchased from a wig shop. This is a work called Red Hot. Some years I struggled with infertility. It's a work that commemorates the conception of my son. And it's about my body finally getting it right. It's made, as you can see, with handmade paper and acrylic paints and matchsticks. This is a piece called Patch and Repair. I made this for my 40th birthday. It's a party dress, and it's made of examination table paper, spot bandages, and silk suture thread. The reason I made this was because my mother once told me, after 40, dear, it's all patch and repair. And I felt, well, if I was going to fall apart, I want to look my darn best doing it. Examination table paper is that white stuff that they roll across the table when you visit your doctor's office. That's what you recline on. And it felt like, instead of handmade paper for this particular piece, that was an appropriate material to use. Again, I like to use materials that help me tell my stories. So these medical products seem to be the right thing for this particular garment. In this piece, I've used fortune cookie fortunes to make a coat. I call it Garment of Fortune. And I've stained and dyed these fortune cookie fortunes in various Chinese teas and dyes. And the reason that I chose red is because traditionally red is a lucky color to the Chinese, and I feel as if I'm very lucky to be living a very comfortable life in 20th century America. I do look a lot at historical garments and ethnographic garments. Although my work is autobiographical, I find that the work is really universal because we all have bodily experiences. We all, have these stories from our childhood or have experiences as adults that really shape and inform us as individuals. So people from all cultures can relate to my work. That's what I find.